Take a live look outside right now. We are bracing for a massive shift in temperatures.
And it's going to all start beginning tonight. Maggie Lachlan joins us now with everything we need to know.
Hey guys, yeah, I think the number one thing you need to do is prepare ahead. Nothing to be extremely worried about, but I think preparation is going to really help you as we head into this next cold front. We're really going to start to see temperatures drop, and honestly, skies are going to look quite like this. We're not expecting any precipitation for the first part of it, but around midnight tonight is when temperatures drop. So we're at 65 right now. Get out and enjoy it while you can. But listen, guys, I want you to remember your 4 Ps, right? People, pets, plants, and pipes. We're going to be a broken record here, but certainly want to make sure you bring your pets in and winterize those plants as well as drip those faucets before temperatures drop tonight. We'll be in this until about Wednesday, so buckle in and make sure you have your coats handy, guys.
Okay, Maggie, thank you. And with the freezing temperatures on the way, people have been scrambling to get ready.
Many people are worried about how to best protect their home. KENS 5's Andrew Moore stopped by a hardware store today to see what our options are.
Yeah, Andrew, what'd you find out?
Yeah, with that cold weather coming in, the Texas Emergency Management is also saying make a plan for your pets, pipes, and plants. Your pets, of course, need to be inside, but we spoke to a local hardware store about the other two today.
A whole roll of it.
A whole roll of it? Well, that's really made for interior.
It's been a busy morning at Johnny Shook's Hardware on Northwest Military. Manager Trudy Shook is getting a lot of similar questions.
I would go ahead and get the doubles.
And they're going through a lot of boxes. The main question, how do you keep your pipes from freezing?
If the temperature goes down below 37, the water temperature, not the air temperature, then this will start dripping.
The store has one product that will drip outside faucets for you after you attach it, but you can go for a traditional cover too.
This attaches to the handle of your faucet.
If you have outside pipes, grab an insulator as well and use duct tape to seal it. As for your inside pipes,
Open the cabinet doors underneath the sink.
Shook says those should be fine as long as hot air can get to them. And when it comes to plants, you can buy a blanket to go over them, but a tarp works just as well. But what was your main concerns today?
And the pipe covers.
Shoppers were just glad to get a head start before that icy weather comes in.
Take care of your stuff before it happens.
And lastly, you're probably going to want to start dripping your indoor faucets starting tonight. It's always a good idea when the weather starts dropping under 25 degrees or so. Back to you.
All right, Andrew, thank you. Outreach workers spent the morning preparing as many people as possible for the frigid cold, specifically our unhoused neighbors. The Medic Group with Yanaguana Herbolarios provides care to the unsheltered. And today, they checked on people in wooded areas and camps they frequent as part of a winter storm clinic. They explained the severity of the cold weather ahead and handed out bags with essentials. This included a list with shelter information, socks, hot cocoa. They even handed out heaters in case people need one for their camp. Advocates recommend everyone take charge of helping our neighbor.
All over San Antonio, we have unhoused relatives. And so everywhere you look, there's unhoused, neighbors for you to serve. And so go out yourself and see what their needs are. Like, do they know the storm is coming up?
On the Yanaguana Herbolarios Instagram page, they have printable information sheets that you can print at home to hand out to others. If you know of any unsheltered residents who may need assistance, the city's Homeless Connections hotline is open 24/7. That number is 210-207-1799.
Of course, cold snaps like this are also dangerous for pets outside. The best way to protect them from the frigid temperatures is just to bring them inside. Now, Animal Care Services says that short-haired dogs, very young and very old dogs and cats are especially vulnerable to these cold temperatures. They also tell us that their officers will be doubling up shifts and working overtime the next several days, which they say will be a zero-tolerance period.
I would much rather give somebody a citation and have them go explain to the judge or hopefully get their attention than for that animal to freeze to death, at which time I would be moving forward with potential felony charges for animal cruelty.
Okay, so if you see anything, people who live in San Antonio can report violations by calling the city's 311 customer service line. That line is open 24/7.
Meanwhile, short and long-term pet fosters are needed during this cold snap. San Antonio Pets Alive is getting ready for the freezing weather. They're preparing for possible pipes freezing, power outages, and cold temperatures at their locations that are full of cats and dogs. If you can help keep animals out of dangerous conditions, email foster@sanantoniopetsalive.org. Of course, stick with KENS 5 for the latest updates on this winter storm. Our KENS 5 weather team will be tracking the latest developments on air and online.